So good morning students. In the previous class we have seen the process of excretion in plants. How do plants get rid of the waste product they generate? So in today's class we are going to study about the excretion in human beings. As you all know, what is excretion? It is a process which involves the removal of the waste product from the body. Now how this waste product is being generated in our body? It is through the different metabolic activities which occurs in our body or the cell, which also generates some unwanted substances, and that is only called as what? The waste. So when we talk about excretion in human beings, it involves a special system which is called as what? Excretory system, which is composed of a pair of a kidney, a pair of a ureter, and urinary bladder, which opens up into urethra. But if we say about the different organs involved in the excretion, it is not only our kidneys which are responsible for removal of waste, but also along with the kidney there are many other organs also which helps in the process of removal of waste. I'll just name few some. Later we will deal it in detail, like what? Lungs, when we talk about lungs, when we talk about liver, when we talk about skin and the large intestine. This all helps in the removal of waste from our body. So coming to the excretory system first, it is also called as what? The urinary system. And when we talk about human excretory system or urinary system, it helps in the removal of waste and purifies the blood. Basically, it removes the nitrogenous waste from our body, and apart from this excretion, it also plays a major role in maintaining the homeostasis in our body. So when we talk about excretory system, as you know, its component that it consists of what? A pair of a kidney. This pair of a kidney are present on both the side of our body, and so they are called as what? Right kidney, which is present towards the right side, and the left kidney that is present towards the left side of our body. It is present at the dorsal or the rear side of the body, that is what? At the towards the back. Okay. So when we say the shape of a kidney, the kidney is a bean shaped, and when we talk about its size, it is 11 to 13 centimeter long in length. Remember student that both the kidneys are not equal in size. The left kidney is larger than the right kidney. Why? Because it is placed in such a position in our body that towards the front is present what? The liver, and so the right kidney is slightly smaller as compared to the left kidney, and also it is present at a somewhat a lower elevation or at a lower level when we compare to the left kidney. Now, as you have seen the structure of the excretory system which is present here, it consists of what? A pair of a kidney. These are the two kidneys which are joined with this tube-like structure called ureter, and which fuses into the urethra. Okay, the blood is being brought by the renal artery and taken back along with the renal vein. So basic filtration unit in the kidney is what? The nephrons. Inside this kidney there are numerous of nephrons present, like what we have studied in the lungs, that alveoli are present. So we say that nephrons are the functional unit of what? They are the functional unit of kidney, which helps in the function of what? Filtration of the blood. That helps in the filtration of blood. So when we talk about the structure of a nephron, the structure of a nephron basically consists of a tubular structure and a cup-shaped organ. So here you can see the structure of a nephron. This is what the structure of a nephron. Highly coiled capillaries are present. Here, this renal artery branches into numerous fine capillaries, which is being enclosed in this cup-shaped structure, which is called as Bowman's capsule of a nephron. And this is only the site where nitrogenous waste are removed from these capillaries into the Bowman's capsule, which later on diffuses through this tubule, this yellow tubule you can see, a U-bend shaped tube. The nitrogenous waste which is dissolved in the water comes through this, and it is finally collected in the collecting duct. Later on we will see how it functions. Just see the structure of a nephron, that the structure of a nephron consists of a cup-shaped structure called as Bowman's capsule. This is what a tubule, which is called as ascending one. This is called as ascending. Why? Because the fluid or the urine ascends here. And this is called the descending tubule, which finally leads and goes and join into the collecting duct. So here you can see that each capillary cluster in the kidney associated with the cup shape and into a coiled tube called as what? A Bowman's capsule. Apart from the removal of the waste, there are many useful substances also which is being removed along with this nitrogenous waste in the kidney, like what? Glucose, amino acid, salts, water, etc. Now these substances which are useful for our body, like glucose, amino acids, water, etc., are again reabsorbed in this tubule-like structure. When the urine form is passed through this tubule, this yellow tubule, these substances are selectively reabsorbed according to the need of our body. And this is how only the process of dialysis in our kidney differs from artificial dialysis during the hemodialysis. So coming back again to what the previous one, when I talk about the urinary structure. So when we talk about the urinary structure, you can see here that this is what the kidney. So this is what the structure of a human excretory system. The blood is being brought by the renal artery into the left kidney, and this renal artery divide into right also and left also, which brings the blood to both the kidney. When the blood enters inside this kidney, it reaches to the nephron region where the blood gets filtered out. The formation of urine occurs in the Bowman's capsule or the nephron. Then finally the urine which is produced is brought to this urinary bladder by a tube-like structure called as what? The ureter. When we talk about this urinary bladder, it is a muscular structure, okay, which stores the urine temporarily. At the end of this urinary bladder is a long tube-like structure called as urethra. This urethra is long in males as compared to the females. The opening of the urethra is guided by a sphincter muscle cell which controls the opening and closing of this urinary bladder. When this urinary bladder gets filled with the urine and it exerts a pressure, the sphincter which are present over here, they get released, they get relaxed, and you feel as an urge to pass urine. Okay, so this is how only the excretory system functions in your body. Later in the next video we will study in detail how the formation of urine takes place. I hope you all have understood the functioning and the location of the excretory system, that they are present in the lower abdomen. The kidneys are present in a pair on either side of the body. They are present on the either side of the spinal cord or the vertebral column. The two kidneys are attached with the two tubes like structure called as ureter, which finally comes and opens up into a muscular bag like structure called as what? The urethra, urinary bladder, and the urinary bladder opens up into urethra. So this is what the structure of the excretory system.